Hi everybody, it's Julie and I'm here with our 31 October paper crafty prompts, and we got a little behind because our videos were a little bit long. We are on book page card bases with leaves or flowers. So very simply, we are to take a book page. So find a book page, and I can show you. I have a couple of samples here. Okay, so these were out of this book, and I went ahead and I just added an image from a digital. And on this particular page, I was able to find a page that had blank space, and we added flowers and music and the flowers to the front. So that gave us that one. And then for this one, I used the strips, added one of the images and the word daisy, even though it's roses. And inside, I went ahead and I covered it with some lined paper. So another thing you could do to cover the inside is use gesso, or I've even used white acrylic paint. This book is all about vegetables or food. It's a food book. So I am pretty sure we're good on whatever words show up. These cards actually ended up feeling really, really nice. So, so let's go ahead and we will make one ourselves. I'm going to see if I can find, there we go, found a page that had some blank. That is not one of the picture images. So there we go. And so you'll see this book come back in a variety of ways in my projects, my upcoming projects. It's a pretty good sized book too. It's a little bit more than 9 by 6, the pages. Okay, so there's that. And I'm not going to measure for the size of the card. I'm going to go ahead and, you know what? Okay, so our inside will have a place for writing. Our outside will have words. We're going to go ahead and cut that off. But you could use it as a pocket. But since we have all that is clear, I think that is awesome. Okay, and I am going through, I'm cleaning some stuff up, and I found this image. This is out of Country Sampler magazine, and I was going through my magazine and I pulled out the cards so that I could read the magazine without it going to the pages that it wanted me to look at. Okay, so this image of leaves. Okay, and it also had, all things autumn. So I'm going to rip around this because that's the way I like to do things. The deadline for this was September 30th, so. Okay. Okay. So I go ahead and cut it down just a little bit more. Okay, what if this kind of looks autumny. just clean up the edge. So you can make any kind of card that you want to using, I mean, this is just crafty prompt ideas. This is not a challenge. It is just to give some ideas. I wanted to play along, you know. I knew I had some more dental work coming up, and I was like, okay, if I have some prompt ideas, that's going to help when my brain feels like mush. And so, yeah, so I think these would just be fun. And we also, in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie Facebook group, I also did add in the prompts from last year from the Patreons, the journal prompts. So the writing prompts, there is a list of writing prompts for October in the group as well. In the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie Facebook group. And then the Patreons got a new list for 2021. And it included some Pink October prompts in this year's list. Okay. So that was a scrap that I had up there in my little cubby right up here. I've got a variety of things that are waiting for a home and just didn't get put away for one reason or another. Okay, I think this needs something behind it. And it would be really cool. Oh, I have a yellow cyst that can go, yeah, like that. Okay, branding strip. Always fun to get to use a branding strip. Okay, so, you know, while you had your stuff out, these were meant to do like one a day is when I was doing it, but, you know, life happens, and I am actually doing a Bible journaling conference this week, and it has been amazing. The information, I did put the information for it in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie Facebook group, and I've shared it in the chat during the videos this week. It was Wednesday, Thursday, and today. It's not too late to join. It's free. I did pay for the upgrade because I knew I was having dental work yesterday, and oh my gosh, the ideas are amazing. The teaching has been amazing, and I am so glad that Heather gave me the information and invited me. I kind of don't think I need that on here, you guys. It's like totally throwing me off. So over here, I have a couple of the fall things from the Fall Flora and Fauna digital kit from Dear Julie Julie. It's in the Etsy shop. It was the companion to the 5 days of fall. I think we'll just put some little squirrels on here and call it happy. And I'm going to go ahead and grab that there. So there's some leaves on there. So yes, these are meant to be that simple. That simple. There's some leaves on this book page card. So maybe you can just go through a book that you have and pull out pages where you're going to be able to make cards and have them ready that you'll be able to to do something like that, I went ahead and I've made a little pocket here. And I'm just going to put this on there. This can go in my personal journal, or it can go in one of these fall journals that I'm going to be finishing here any day now. Okay, so the prompt was book page card bases with flowers or leaves. Okay, and there we go. We used some leaves. Now you can stamp on these and color them in, or just stamp on them. You could go ahead and add a napkin to to it, but that is what we are doing for that one. That's simple. Yes, really that simple. Okay, so next we have so that was number 9. So for number 10, we have make a wood look page using ink or paint. Okay, so I'm going to go through here, and I have this page, and I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to grab we need an under sheet. So I have a stack of kind of misprints from the Flora Fauna. I was having trouble with ink with a couple of things. So we are going to make a wood look, and I'm going to just use my distress ink here. And one of the things that I like to do is just take it and go ahead and go over like this. Now remember, the under paper that I have, or my table, probably has like glue and things on it. So that's going to give me that look right there. And if you are a person that doesn't like the white space, like many of us were talking about yesterday, okay, how can we do this? Then you can do something like that. So yes, just that simple. Or if you have an embossing folder or a stamp that you want to use that gives you a wood look, that's going to count too. And now I believe I have made that page usable. So watch for it to show up in an upcoming video. Okay, so next we have Ombre candy corn tag or pocket. Okay, we're going to grab a couple pieces of lined paper, and we don't need that. Okay, now remember, you can do this any way. Get your ombre any way that you want to. But again, I am playing with this stack of papers that didn't quite turn out the way they're supposed to. So that this orange, this is supposed to be brown, and it came out orange. And then we have our yellow. And I'm trying to remember what the order of candy corn is. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut down my paper. And so I'm going to make these to fit in a regular 9 by 6 journal, so I want them to be like 8 inches-ish. So let's go ahead and okay, I'm going to cut the bottom because it's rounded, and I want it to be able to go all the way to the edge if I can. Okay, so I've already cut off the lines. Okay, so if I go to 8 inches, because this is for a tag, okay, and then I can save that because you never know, we'll probably have something else come up that we need it for. So I'm going to do, yeah, that's going to be the back, okay, my backing. And then, okay, I'm going to take this page that printed out wrong or incorrectly. Okay, so I have that. And then down here, I'm going to cut the brown out. Oh, let's cut the sides off. So, again, I'm just using up some of the misprints. This particular day, it ended up, I was out of black ink. And for some reason, my computer didn't tell me that I was out of black ink. So I have this tag that I can use for something else. But there's my yellow, there's my white, and then I'm going to need an orange piece. Okay, so let's go ahead. And I think if I do like something that's all these colors, of course this can be for my my personal journal also. Okay. So it is kind of on this side's more orange, that's more red. So let's go to this side. Okay, so we're all fixed up here. Okay, and we don't need this or this at this moment. Okay, so I'm going to put down my white, and then I'm going to have my orange be like this, and then this piece can go down here like that, and that is going to be my ombre tag. Okay, so let's go ahead and move this over here, bring this in, bring in my glue stick. It's paper to paper, so I think we should be fine to use a glue stick as long as I go all the way to the edges and it is gooey. Okay, so this is going to go across the top, and this is the white part of my candy corn. Okay. Okay, and then we can cut this off. Okay, next we need the orange part, and we're going to make that into a pocket. So, and then we're going to make tags out of this. So, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my glue onto this piece, okay? And then after I cut my tags, I'll have to glue the pieces down. But that's fine. If I was just making this into a page, okay. So this is the side I want. I'm going to line it up on this side. I think it's fun to have crafty prompts. And so there we go. That'll be my orange part. And then this is my yellow. And yellow should be bigger. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to have 2 pockets down here. I should have left it on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this piece down. It needs to go a little bit on the inside of what this would be. And I'll go ahead and put glue all the way down. Okay. And then we'll put this piece here. We'll have a little pocket here and a pocket there. Okay, we'll put our glue here. Then up and across. Oops. Okay, we'll cut our pieces off here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and lift this up because it's curling, of course. Okay, it's pretty big, fun little tag here. And you could literally make it look like candy corn. So let's see how big we are. We are almost 7 inches. So if we go to almost 3.5, that will give us 2 tags. Okay, so you could just use regular cardstock. You could build your colors by using like magazine cutouts or scraps that you have that are in the right colors. I'm going to come back in now and reattach my the pockets. Okay, so if I start up at the top and then move down like that, okay? So there's my yellow, orange, and white candy corn ombre tag. So the thing is, to get your candy corn ombre tag, you use your colors orange, white, and yellow. And I had to go look up the order that they go in. I can never remember, but it's WOY, W-O-Y, white, orange, yellow. WOY. Okay. I think I might want to add this to something a little more, with a little more substance to it for the back. But I like them. I like them very much. And then I can go into the top here because it's bigger than my punch, so I'm going to go ahead and just make a tag top. And you can do either tags or pockets. I did both. My tag has pockets. Whoops. And like I said, I'm probably going to end up putting these on something more substantial. But there I have, it has a pocket there, and a pocket up here on the top. Okay. There's my ombre tags. Okay. And again, you take it, you do it how you want to do it. You can paint them. I actually pulled out the paint, but it can get a little messy. You could do strips of washi tape, branding strips that are yellow, orange, and white. Getting your ombre look, which just is that you're flowing into each of those colors. Okay? Now we're going to make music paper tags ready for embellishments. And I have this music book. And so we're going to go ahead and pull this out. And it's a pretty good size book right here. These are, it's 12 by 8. Okay, 12 by 8. So I'm going to go ahead and, are they separate? My pages? I've got 3 pages here. And I think I'm going to make 6-inch tags. I think that will be, you know what? No, I'm going to make 7 and 5. 7-inch and 5-inch. So I'm going to cut this at 7 inches. And then we're 8 inches this way. So if we go, what, 2 3/4 and 2 3/4 would be 5 1/2. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do 2 3/4 wide on these 5-inch ones. big does that make that last one? Okay, we're here. We're at 6 inches. Let's go to 3. Oops. Okay, so there's those. I do want to cut these. Yeah, we'll leave them. Okay. And then these are the 7-inch ones. What if we go 2 7/8? 2 7/8. And then how much do we have left? We're right at 6. So I guess we could have done 3 3. Okay. So there gives me tag bases. This music is actually, it's a nice thickness, but I think I'm going to want to back them onto something. Okay, so I'm thinking on this lined paper. Do I have something? Because I do want it to be something that we'll be able to write on. I think we'll do that. But I think they need to be a little thicker. How about Grove paper? Yeah, I think we'll try Grove paper. Okay, where's our book? Our glue book. Okay, this one says, who, chapter 1 says to love, I wonder, I wonder, who. Yeah. Whoop. Okay, this time we're just making bases, okay? You're just getting these ready to go in your pile and have them so that you can pull them out and be able to use them in upcoming projects. So when you're choosing what you're going to put behind it, you might choose it by what you have coming up. So if this was going to go on Christmas, I might use Christmas music first of all, but I would use like a parchment paper or something like that. This is the paper that comes on the Grove okay. So, crafty prompts. Ideas of things that you can do when you're in between projects and you only have a little bit of time, or when you're just not feeling super crafty, or when you've been gone for a while and you're trying to get back into the swing of things. Okay. And you could butt those right up against each other. Okay, and then you just cut them out and have them ready. Okay, like I could put these on the green paper, the Mom's Christmas flyer paper. They're not super thick, this particular batch. Which is fine. How funny, they're like stair-stepped on here. Well, we can go ahead and I can't see to cut it there. If you can see to cut it, I would cut it on that right one first so I don't have to, you know, keep picking up other pieces. But I couldn't see it. Okay. You could leave that on there. I actually kind of like that. I'm going to leave it. So I like that, and I could, I can just cut it off if I don't want it. Sometimes you know those mistakes. Okay, so there I have those. I could go ahead and also cut them at the top. I'm not going to. I just have some tags that are ready for other things to happen to them. And even just like this. And if you have a page in the book that is, you know, one side is blank, there you go, even better, right? Okay, so there, I'm going to put these over in the pile of things that we've made today. And I'm going to put these up here, ready. These are ready to use. And okay, so next, so that was our music paper tags ready for embellishments. Next, we're going to make a recipe card or cards from index cards. So up here I have some index cards. I have a bunch that are already coffee dyed, but I have a yellow index card. And so you can go ahead and, oh, it's like glossy on this side. But get this ready and make it pretty. So I'm going to use from the pile of things that we have over here. I have a whole bunch of this page where this, that particular, it's a toadstool. Probably don't want to, you probably don't want to have a toadstool in your recipe, but, well, or cigarettes. That's okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut that because that makes it easier to get in here. Okay. Okay. If you have a stamp that says recipe or even another recipe card that you can go ahead and fill out. So I'm going to just add some washi tape here. Oh, you guys, I went to Dollar Tree and I got, I finally got some number 544 fingernail polish, my favorite gold fingernail polish. So, yeah, I was excited. I mostly, it was a brand new Dollar Tree, and not super full yet because of the because their trailers are full of stuff are sitting out in the ocean. But they went ahead and opened and okay, so there. And then I think, you know, it's kind of nice to go ahead and also decorate the other side, and an easy way to do that is with just a piece of washi tape that has been ripped. Okay, so there's that. I'm looking around to see if I have like a label that could go here. That would be kind of cool. So that you could maybe tell what it is. What it is it going to be inside? But I'm not finding one. Because, you know, that's how it is when you're looking for it. Okay. Okay, well, we can take some of Mom's Christmas flyer. Add that. Very, very simple. I don't have a recipe stamp. Okay, I do have my new stamps. These will be in my Spectrum Art haul this week. Okay, so just adding a little stamp there. So I have a place for a recipe. But there is a recipe card. And so really, really simple. You could go ahead and just decorate a bunch of index cards and have them ready to go into your journal. I'm going to go ahead and round the corners on this, and then I'm going to call that done. And of course, if you like to distress things, then go ahead okay, so recipe card. And next on our prompt list, we have one of my favorite things. We have Dad's bank envelope. Okay, so here's Dad's bank envelope pattern. Patreons, you have the Dad's bank envelope template in your in the Patreon, and I will try and move it up so that you can find it easier. But there we have Dad's bank envelope. The trick is that today we are going to make it out of book paper. And so what we're going to do is we're going to miniaturize this. But I wanted to show you, before we do that, I wanted to show you something. Okay, remember this one? Okay. I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder if you could make the envelope on Dad's bank envelope out of a large tag. And you can, you just are going to have to be kind of tricky on how you put it together. This middle part will be the back of your envelope, so you'll see all of that. And then this is going to be the inside top. So I could just go up and not have a flap here. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to go up, not have a flap. Okay, this is how you can do it. So if you have a Dear Julie Julie large tag, okay, page, it's divided into 3. So we're going to go ahead and fold it there, and then come over and fold it on the line. On this one, I'm going to fold it a little bit before the line because, okay, so this is separate. This is separate from making the one that you're making for the, okay. But if you have this Flora and Fauna kit, you literally can make yourself this little. Okay, so what we're going to do, so we have the one with the squirrels and the mushroom, the deer down here. Now on yours, it's going to come all the way across. Mine cut off. Okay, remember mine cut off printing. And you're going to have some other image here, but I've gone ahead and added the wood look. Okay, so what I'm going to do is come in and I'm going to cut this underneath this, but above the deer. I want to keep the deer because I'm going to bring them back in and use them for something else on this. Okay, so there's that. Boom. And then, okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and fold this. You can use your bone fold or your scoreboard, or you can just fold it. So I'm going to fold it right at the top of where the deer picture started. Okay, right at the top. So that's going to be my back. Okay. I'm going to go like this, come back, and you see where our little fold is here. We're going to come in to the fold and cut across on where the fold was. Okay, and then on this side we're going to come into the fold. So this gives you another thing to do with your large tag page that I now add several of to each of my digitals because I think they're pretty cool. Okay, so now I have the squirrels here. So I don't want to lose the squirrels or the mushroom. So I am going to kind of figure out how I am going to want to cut this so that I can see them. So I know that if I start it right here, okay, and I've kind of folded it over, so I want to stay behind that. Okay, and I'm going to just cut my own free-handed pocket here that shows my squirrels. Okay, free-handed pocket that shows my squirrels. And, oh, and this is, I was on the wrong line. I thought maybe I was. Okay, and then I'm going to bring this over like this, and then this folds up. Okay, now I did not do the top piece, okay, for this one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close this crust. And you know what, I should have rounded this a little more. Round that a little more. Okay. So let's make sure we have a good fold. Okay, so there I made the pocket, and now I have a pocket here, and I have a pocket up here. Okay, so that is using the trifold Dad's bank envelope. Now, I forgot to tell you, I was going to go ahead and you can add the deer down here, or you could add the deer to the back of the thing and have another pocket. We could even, yeah, okay. So if I pull this over, okay, like that. Okay, I was going to try putting that under there, but I don't like it. Okay, so if I use put the deer, what's left of this, the deer on the back. Okay, what I'm going to do here, it's funny that it's got a money sign. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to turn this into a pocket, because why waste it, right? So now I have another little pocket here on the front. And then that can flip over, so that can be a little flip, but we're going to want to add glue so that it is here and across the bottom here. So let's see, let's put glue here and across the bottom. Okay, so this is an upgraded Dad's little pocket. Okay. So now we have a place for something right here. Okay, so something can go in there. A place for something in here, and a place for something in here, and a place here. And you can journal here and here. There's a lot going on this little pocket. Okay, so now what we're actually supposed to do today for this one's project is we are to make a Dad's bank envelope out of a book page. Okay, so we want to take this idea and make it smaller. Okay, so let's see, we have a 9-inch, a little more than 9-inch. So if we go 3, 3, and 3, or actually the middle should be bigger. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to fold these pieces in. Okay. And then I'll tell you what my measurements are, okay? So there's that. Okay, so let me tell you what my measurements are. Again, this is about a 9-inch book. Okay, so we are at 3 inches and 6 1/4. So 3-inch fold, 6 1/4 inch fold on a page that is 9 1/4. Okay. Okay, so I have my fold in and my fold. Okay, so now I want to fold up. Okay, so do the fold up about between 1/4 and 1/2 inch. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and, like we did before, we're going to come in from the center and go up to that corner and then cut across. And you want to cut on the inside of the line, the inside of that fold, the inside of that fold. Okay. Okay. Okay, now you can go ahead and come, well, let me show you how you would get your flap for the top. You can go ahead, fold this down between that 1/2 inch and up to 1 inch or so. Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to, like, you know what, let's go ahead and come straight down this time on both sides. Okay, and then come in on the fold, and you come in on the inside of the fold. Okay, come in on the inside of the fold. And then we can use our corner rounder up there. So I'm going to fold this in, and then we can use our corner rounder. Maybe not on this book page. Okay, well, that's up to you. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to cut it at an angle. Might be a good idea to do the tag thing where you, so that they're the same. Okay, cut across and down. Okay, so this is using things from everyday life to come up with templates for your journal. This was the bank envelope that we got the last time that me and my dad went to his bank. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. I want to make those. Okay. Okay, so this piece can come across, and it can just come across straight. Okay, that's going to be fine. Then your front piece, you see how it goes up kind of at an angle like this. So we're going to go ahead and start here and kind of go around and then come up. And then come in. Okay, and that's going to give us our front pocket. Okay, so then we'll come across here. Go across there. and I had done the wood look on this, but now I have that. And then it can go like this. And the idea is that your coins go in here and your paper money goes in here. But now we have a little pocket here and a little pocket here, made out of a book page. So that is what today's, the number 14 thing is, to make Dad's bank envelope from a book page. And of course you can make them smaller just by taking the way that we folded it and then coming up with your items that way. Okay, so that was for the 14. So 14 was the Dad's bank envelope out of a book page. And 13 was a recipe card out of a index card. Okay, the next one was, oh yeah, don't forget, for the Dad's bank envelope, we also made one out of the 3 large tags. And now we have a pocket here, a pocket here, a pocket here, and the big pocket up here, and that little flappy thing there. Okay, so we did make that. Music paper tags. That was simple, huh? That was number 12. Ombre candy corn tags, because it is fall. So there's our ombre candy corn tags. And I think like I said, I probably will put these on something else. But the thing is as they are right now, they could go into a journal as a, you know, as a belly band or something, or a large pocket. So before I decide what I'm going to put them on, it's going to depend on where they go. We're just getting them ready to be able to use somewhere. Okay, so our ombre, and remember that mine have a pocket here, and a pocket here. Of course, I love pockets and I cannot lie. Okay, make a wood look page. So we did, here's our wood look page. We did the wood look page on here and then we used it. Yay. Make a wood look page using ink or paint. And then scan it. I was supposed to scan it. I'll do it again. Okay. Because, you know, just using ink and paint and your own thing, that that is your artwork. So you can use it as long as you haven't used somebody else's artwork. So then you can scan it and use it over and over again. Okay. Book page card bases with leaves and flowers. So here's our book page card page, and these were our other 2 examples. Okay, so we did what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crafty ideas today. I hope that you will at least try one of them. Which one is your favorite? I love the wood look. It's fast. It's a way to use up the, to get rid of the white space. And of course, I love Dad's envelope, Dad's bank envelope. So that's one of my favorite things to make and put in the journals. And of course, now using it on a book page, that is awesome. Anytime that we can use up book pages, I think that is great. So there you go. And of course, this is just a jumping off point. You are to take these and run with them. Make them your own. And maybe the idea will just give you another idea, and that would be awesome. So I'm thinking, you know, like this little butterfly looks like he belongs here. And he's been sitting on this desk waiting for so long for for a place to live. But wait. Okay, and I have another thing I'm going to put down too. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down, this little butterfly. That'll be the tag topper on that one. Did you see it sitting over there just waiting for a place? And the other thing I had was this little mushroom, and I think I'm going to put that. Oh, remember we talked about putting, yeah, I think we'll put that on the back. So this is out of, I think it's out of the field notes from Tim Holtz. Little mushroom. Okay. So there you go. Cannot wait to see what you do with your crafty prompts. And yeah, so tomorrow we are going to have our mini challenge in the challenge. And I can tell you that you're going to want a napkin and some other stuff. So if you can find a napkin for the project that you want to work on with your mini challenge in the challenge 10.3, there you go. There's your little look forward to tomorrow. And then Sunday we have a Spectrum Arts haul. It's a whole lot of mixed media and inks and stuff like that. It's awesome. So find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.